In the last video, we explored what happens with the current information that we have, that we gain from our tool sets, the KPIs, the availability reports, the maturity assessments, the customer satisfaction, the ISO compliance. We went and spoke to the business and they didn't understand. Everybody in IT finds that familiar. In this video, we're going to talk a little around what actually happened and where this gap is actually coming from. And it's important to really understand, what this gap is and how we can resolve it. Because the challenge here is when business doesn't understand, they won't buy in to the initiatives that IT want to do because they don't understand the benefit of it. So they're always going to be an uphill struggle competing for budgets, etc., and getting that buy-in from the business. So how did your colleagues react? Well, they reacted with confusion. They didn't understand it. They don't really know when they ask a simple question like, how do we know how good we are? How good are we? They expect a very simple answer. But IT is so complex that we tend to overly complicate what we give back. And for them, they look at this and they say, I don't understand what this means to me. I'm in marketing, I want to grow the business. I'm in finance, I want to grow the revenue. I'm in sales, I want to grow our organization. And none of that information that we're giving to them really addresses that kind of perspective. We're coming from two entirely different points of view. Not that one's right, one's wrong. It's just that we need to actually understand that there is more than what we see. And that was really clearly explained in Thinking Fast and Slow, which is a book by Daniel Kahneman. And if you look at the information that IT departments are providing at the moment, the challenge is that we're only addressing the analytical, structured, process, focused mindset. Whereas the rest of the business tend to be really looking just for the latest available information. They want to be able to get and understand very quickly and make a decision. A lot of it is driven by their gut feeling. Do they trust it? And can they buy into it? And when we give them too many details and we go too analytic, we lose that trust, we lose that confidence, we lose their attention, and they don't buy in. And this is something that we need to address. This is what the IT quality is designed to do, to take this gap between those two perspectives and be able to bridge that. At the moment, the challenge that we have is that everybody's speaking a different language. And this is where we need to be able to create some kind of translation where both IT and the rest of the organization can have that unified understanding, a universal way of measuring how good IT is.